Guys, I've been MIA for quite some time, and I'm about to show you why. The most unexpected, unpredictable outcome happened within hardcore because for some reason I decided to go and pursue something that I didn't research in, all for a thorium vein and a chest. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so hard to watch. Let's just watch it together.
Why is he not dying?
Oh god.
Hold on, let me fix my camera. Is that the right spot? I hope that's the right spot. Gosh, this is going to be a little scuffed, but hey, we're gonna watch it together. Alright, so context. Don't kill this guy without the quest item. And what's fucked up about this is I was actually on the quest line to kill this guy. But I didn't know it until afterwards when we decided to research into this guy and why he didn't die. This guy is literally unkillable if you don't have the quest item. He just sits at 1 HP, even though we did more than enough damage in order to kill him. So we had to book it. Look, he does mean damage. He chunked me with just a frostbolt. And for whatever reason, I did this as affliction. I should have been demonology because demonology is the most safe build in the whole game. Like, you cannot die as demonology, really, unless you absolutely screw it up. You DC, things just absolutely go wrong. You just cannot die. And honestly, the big lesson from this is I should have just bought my Petries. Because I had enough money to buy like at least 4 Petries. I could have bought Petries and lived. But I didn't. Watch. You're going to watch the consequences of my lack of action.
I don't know what he's
My lack of preparation.
I sacrificed my pet. Let's go.
I sacked my pet. Pet sack lasts 30 seconds. It only has a certain amount of damage that it can absorb, but it's a lot of damage. I'm running for my life here. What I should have done is because I have a big shield, I should have just tried Hearthing. But I figured that this guy would have done more than enough damage to eat my shield by the time I got it off. I don't know. I should have just tried Hearthing though. Because look at what happens. There are a million respawns on the way out.
Well, I'm out of combat. You just go.
He's out of combat because he vanished, which is good. I always advocate for people playing for their life in this game. If you're a rogue, you need to vanish. Just vanish. There's so much more I probably could have done right here. For instance, what I'm thinking is, instead of going out, watch. You're just gonna watch what happens. This, oh my gosh. Okay, I fear him. That's good. But look at the situation here. No target dummies. It would have been on cooldown anyway, even if I had target dummies. But I didn't have a Hellstone. Oh my gosh, and no Petri. I could have Petried, but watch.
I'm dazed.
I get instantly dazed. What are the chances that I just get instantly dazed out here? To one of these green mobs. And by the way, you're gonna look like you're gonna observe very quickly just how many freaking mobs are out here.
I'm dazed.
I couldn't even howl of terror if I wanted to because I'm just getting hit so many times. What I should have done was curse of weakness some of them,
Anything.
especially the dual wield guys.
Oh my god.
And now the panic starts.
I'm dead.
Nope.
And you can see my rogue here. He actually tries to first aid me with a G, absolute Chad, but it gets instantly canceled by the damage. I'm gonna play it back for you a little bit. Fear him, running out. My shield just ran out. If my shield lasted like 30 seconds longer, like a whole minute, I would have actually lived this. Honestly, if I would have had my Fell Domination, I would have lived this. But It's on cooldown because I had used it during the fight.
I'm
I
dazed.
believe he annihilated. I believe that Archmage annihilated my pet.
I'm dazed. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Please.
I'm just asking for anything at this point. I'm desperate because I don't have anything I can do. I don't have a pet tree.
I'm dead.
Nope, nope, nope. Keep running.
I don't know why I went in circles right here. I could have just kept. I could have had a better chance if I ran in a straight line. But I didn't want to run into more mobs. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to watch, dude. Especially when you know, when it's me, right? I know how much shit I had
A lot of fucking work.
in my bags alone and in my bank. So much loss, hundreds of gold. I had 150 gold in the bag. I had a greater nature protection potion recipe in the bank. I had GFPPs in my mailbox, I believe, or in my bank.
I should have saved my fucking potion and light a balloon hearts.
And I say it right there. I should have saved my potion. Look, my pot just came off cooldown. Oh my gosh. Look at the timing of this, by the way. Oh, it was after I died. Like, well after I died, but still. If pot would have come off cooldown, I could have live balloon hearth out of there. I had my hearth on, off cooldown.
I should have saved my fucking potion and light a balloon hearts.
Yeah, dude. So I've been MIA for the last like 2 weeks. Because this happened on the 2nd. This happened on Friday. I've been leveling, just spamming leveling ever since. Not doing any mob tagging, not doing all that BS. I'm actually leveling the all natural way. Because that's how hardcore is. You just gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And we're back in character select. We're back to Dun Moreau. Guys, this was a hard watch for me. This was a really hard like rewatch for me because I didn't just watch it the first time. I literally died. But if you guys, I don't know, liked what you saw, got something from this, please drop a like, drop a comment, drop like what you would have done differently in order to prepare for this situation. Maybe even gotten out of that situation during like with the tools that I had at my disposal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a pet tree. That's like, if I would have had this, I'm gonna keep saying it. If I had a pet tree, I would have lived. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's twice now that I've died at high levels just because I didn't buy a consumable when I had the gold for it. I just need to do it. It's fine. It is what it is. Right now we're back in Searing Gorge, level 48, and I'll be making more videos on that soon. You guys will see the journey to and the ding at 60 once again. But until then, I must get to work, guys. See you soon.